I knew something was wrong the moment her face appeared on my screen, laughing, flushed, her hair messy in a way that didn't belong to the office she claimed to still be in. But what shattered me wasn't her expression. It was the voice behind her. A man's voice. Deep. Close. Too close. And she hadn't even realized she'd FaceTimed me. "Babe," I said quietly, almost whispering, like my voice might change the outcome if I kept it soft. She froze. Just froze. Her smile collapsed. The camera jolted as she fumbled to end the call, but not before her boss appeared briefly in the frame, shirt off, smirking like a man who believed he'd won something. Then the screen went black. And my world went with it. It took her 7 minutes to call me back. I counted each one like a heartbeat. I sat on the edge of our bed, our marriage bed, and stared at the white wall because looking at anything else felt like too much. When her name finally lit up my screen, I didn't speak. I just listened to her breathe shakily on the other end. "Daniel," she said, voice trembling. "I can explain." Explain. God, that word. People only use it when the truth is already dead. "You were with him," I said. "Your boss." "It's not, Daniel, it's complicated." "No," I said. "Complicated is forgetting our anniversary. Complicated is needing space. This," my voice cracked. "This is cheating, Anna." She started crying. Loud, messy sobs, the kind she used to say for movies where the dog died. But they didn't hit me the same way anymore. They didn't soften me. They made me feel like I was sinking deeper into a cold, dark ocean. "I didn't mean for you to see," she whispered. That sentence told me everything. She wasn't sorry she cheated. She was sorry she got caught. The signs had been piling up for months. I just hadn't wanted to believe them. The late nights at work. The sudden interest in gym leggings she used to say were too tight and annoying. The way she'd lock her phone even when showering. The way she pulled away when I reached for her hand in bed, muttering that she was exhausted. I had convinced myself marriage went through phases. Turns out infidelity does too. I stayed on the phone with her for only a minute more. It ended when she begged, "Please just let me come home and talk." Talk. As if words could stitch a torn heart. As if she hadn't ripped mine open with a swipe of her screen. "We'll talk tomorrow," I said. "Just not here." But I didn't wait for tomorrow. If she could blindside me, I could return the favor, just not in the way she expected. I walked through the apartment slowly, taking in the life we'd built. Photos on the wall, matching mugs, the silly plant she named Greg, because she liked giving things human names. Everything felt smaller somehow, less real. I grabbed a suitcase, the same one I'd used for our honeymoon, and packed only what belonged to me. Every shirt, every pair of socks, every book she never understood why I loved. Then I sat at the kitchen table, opened my laptop, and logged into our shared cloud account. She forgot I had access. Maybe because guilt makes people sloppy. Maybe because she didn't think I'd ever need to look. I clicked. And there they were. Photos. Videos. Messages. Their conversations went back months. She'd saved everything. Or maybe he had, sending her things she didn't bother deleting. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just read them with a numbness that scared me. In one screenshot she told him, "He's too nice. Too predictable. I feel alive with you." Alive. Like I was a hospice nurse, not her husband. In another he wrote, "He'll never know. You're mine." And the worst part? She replied with a heart emoji. A heart I thought belonged to me. By the time she finally came home, hair still damp from a rushed shower, eyes red, I had already made my decision. She opened the door and froze when she saw my suitcase. "Daniel, please," she whispered, stepping toward me like I was a wounded animal she wasn't sure would bite. "Can we talk? Can we fix this? I made a mistake." A mistake. I lifted my phone and showed her the screenshots. "This isn't a mistake, Anna. It's a choice you made again and again." Her face twisted, guilt and panic swirling into something desperate. "I'll quit my job," she said. "I'll block him. I'll do anything, please." I believed she would. But only because she lost control of the lie. Not because she loved me. "I'm not staying," I said. "Not with someone who breaks me and then calls it an accident." She sobbed harder, sinking to her knees on the carpet. "Daniel, don't leave. Don't throw us away. Throw us away." As if she hadn't tossed our marriage aside the second she crawled into someone else's arms. I didn't yell. I didn't insult her. I didn't ask why. I simply walked past her, suitcase rolling behind me, heart strangely calm. Maybe heartbreak numbs you. Maybe it frees you. Just before I stepped out the door, she whispered, "What are you going to do?" I paused. "I'm going to live a life you don't get to apologize your way back into." Then I left. The next morning I sent her one final message. No anger. No cruelty. Just closure. I deserve someone who chooses me when no one's watching. She replied with a paragraph I didn't read. I blocked her. Then I forwarded the screenshots, and the accidental FaceTime recording automatically saved on my phone, to her HR department. Not out of revenge, but because he was her supervisor. And power used to betray someone deserves consequences. 2 hours later, she messaged me from a different number. "He got fired. I might get suspended. Why would you do that?" I stared at the screen and felt nothing. "You wanted honesty," I wrote back. "This is it." And then, blocked. It's been 3 months now. Some nights I still hear her laugh in my memory. Some mornings I wake up reaching for a hand that isn't there. Healing is slow, uneven, messy, but I'm lighter. I breathe easier. And sometimes when I remember her shocked face on that accidental FaceTime, the moment she realized the truth had finally caught up to her, I don't feel pain anymore. Just clarity. Maybe that's its own kind of revenge. Maybe that's peace.